Alright, so pretty much because we're in a drought and there's not really much to do, I looked through the summer sales and I found this game and another one. But basically this game, a stapled game called Mon-Yu, defeat monsters and gain strong weapons and armors. You may be defeated but don't give up, become stronger. I believe there will be a day when the heroes defeat the Devil King. Classic. Regardless, pretty much this game kind of has in its own similarities like Aryan Odyssey, Sword City, and I forget which other one. Oh, and Demon Gaze, there we go. So let's go ahead and start. It kind of has the same art style as like Sword City and stuff like that too. You'll probably notice it if you know those games.
平和をもたらす秘宝がありました。しかしある時、どこからともなく7つの魔王が現れ、秘宝をすべて奪ってしまったのです。そして魔王たちは秘宝の力を使い、塔を魔物の住む凶悪な迷宮へと変えてしまいました。このままではいずれ 妖精の国も滅ぼされてしまうでしょう。私は秘宝を取り戻すべく妖精界の外から勇者の素質を持つ冒険者を探してこの国へと招きました。彼らならばきっと魔王を倒してくれるに違いない、そう信じて。だから皆さん、どうか私に力を貸してください。 今こそあなた方勇者隊の力が必要な時です。さあ、共に祈りましょう。ティルナバルクへ導かれし者、願わくばあなた方に大いなる武運と栄光があらんことを。
Alright, so there's 3 playstyles. Your playstyle determines your level, growth caps, and map. But playstyle does not affect how the heroes are evaluated. So choose whichever one you like. So we'll go with type C, because it lowers the level cap, so it makes the game harder. Type C is more nerve-wracking of a dungeon exploration. Level growth caps are lower, and you can't gain many levels in dungeons. Also, until certain conditions are met, you cannot use the mini-map or the full dungeon map. Well, this is not really an early stream. It would be earlier, but I actually managed to get sleep, so... It's gonna be a very long stream, so... At least that's the nice part. Yeah, when it comes down to the art style, it's gonna be pretty much almost like to Aryan Odyssey. It was actually one of the reasons why I saw this game way back when I was doing the marathon. I still wanted to play like more dungeon crawlers, and I saw this game. The only problem about this game is that it looked kind of underbaked. And I was waiting for it to go on sale. Just to give you an idea, this game was like 50 bucks. It's one of those games. And then it went down all the way to like... I think it went down to like 20, so I picked it up. So yeah, you can kind of see from the art style, it kind of has the same appearance. But then you can see that it has other characters. So this character is from Spirit Hunter. It's not really a dungeon crawler. I never played it, but I've seen it. And then this I think this is like a monster from that series. Yeah, you can like notice a different art style change. It's supposed to be a horror visual novel, I think. And then from there, I think it goes into... yeah, Demon Gaze. Yeah, so... I don't know. I think this is from Labyrinth of Oni? I think, because it has that mining helmet. I think it's called... it's Labyrinth of Yomi or something like that. Don't remember. But yeah, then it just resets. So, pretty much... I did do a little bit of testing. And at the end of the day, I think I have an idea of what we're going to make our character. We're pretty much going to make a bunch of mages, and we're going to do a dodge tank. I'll explain while we're going through the game why, but pretty much the reason is vitality sometimes is really good, but in this game it doesn't have really good value because we have level caps. The music is loud. Is it that loud? I'm pretty sure I lowered it, but I mean, I can lower it again? Oh god, no I can't. I had to go through this whole first part. I legitimately lowered it. We have to go through this first part, so it doesn't matter. We'll do it quick, doesn't matter. But yeah, let's call it tanky. Oh my god, it was at 18 points! I threw so hard. Hold on, hold on. Oh no. Oh no, my greed is gonna know no bounds. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no. Dude, please. Oh no. This, by the way, this is kind of like the same system as please God. No! Oh, no! Dude, I hate this system. I hate this system. This literally attacks me personally. I want to min-max, but I don't want to... I already have, thank you. I have to sacrifice already so much because of a level cap. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we're doing mages. Oh wait. I forgot, I have to reroll everyone. To be fair, it's really important that the tank gets as many points for the dodge tank. For obvious reasons, but yeah. I'll settle for anything above 15. There's no way I'm rolling 10s, like it's... Please? Please. Alright. Let me lock in for a second. I know it was 15, but all right, we locked in. I mean, it's fast if you can react. But yeah. At least the game has it changes the color, so it makes it easier to tell when you want to stop. I hit 12 3 times? Okay, I think I might have wasted all my luck on my first 2 characters, guys. I think I might be washed. I don't think streamer luck exists anymore. Oh no. Oh no. Please. How am I hitting 10? Oh no. Oh, what was that? Wait, did you see that? Wait, did it turn into a 2? I could have sworn I just saw it become 20 something. No, there's no way. Three, 2, 1. All right. Please. All right. Once I start getting desperate, we'll settle. I'm not that desperate yet. Please. Please. That was the first one! Why? I threw so hard. No. This is the closest thing you guys are gonna get to like gambling. What? 21? Why is 21 red? I thought it was bad. No, I fucked up. Oh. What? Why is 21 red? I thought it was a low score. Oh my god. Oh, I'm never living it down. Oh, that is generational fuck up. Oh, I am so torn. There's no way we're ever getting that again. I threw it away. Oh my god. Oh, I am so sad. I hate this. If I do that again, I'm actually gonna be so disappointed in myself. No, please. What? No! Okay, hold on. Let me explain. Before anyone says anything, let me explain. I saw 18. I re-rolled, and then because I re-rolled, I flinched, and I hit the button again. I just got hit with, like, psychological damage already. Oh my god. no way. Alright, I actually have to get super fucking serious. Okay. I'll settle for anything above 17 at this point. The fact that it did 15 like 4 times in a row. Well, not in a row, but you know what I mean. The game is actually, it's screwing with me. It knows. It knows. Okay. Come on. There's no way. Dude, there's no way. Please, no! It gave me... Alright. I actually... What vicious cycle is this? What is this? Thank you. Holy. Don't worry, guys. We only need 3 more characters. Oh my god, what hell am I in? Oh god. What other name can I use for a mage? Easy all 21. I don't think I need to min-max that hard. I really have no idea what other name I can go with. Actually, wait. No. Whatever, we'll call her Mary. Eldritch Being, you just wanna have like one random, yeah, sure, you know what, yeah, I'll do it. We'll put one of like the horror party members, so when we're just going through the game, people are gonna look at our party, see it be all nice, cute little characters, and then all of a sudden, just the eldritch horror of your nightmares. What name do we give them? We need a good name. I feel Gary's a good one, but maybe we can do a better one. When anyone asks, we just say, no, that's just Gary. Or, what's another good name? Bob? I mean, Bob fits the 3-name title that I'm giving most of my characters. I want you to know this is the most difficult part of the game. This is literally the psychological and the part where you cannot give up. mean, I don't care if it's a long name. Just a name that we can use. For the love of God, please! I'm not that desperate yet. Easy. We didn't hit the 21, but we hit 20, baby. We need another mage. Well, I mean, they're all gonna be mages, but you know what I mean. So what name do you guys want to give the Eldritch Horror? I'm assuming if we do the Eldritch Horror, it has to be the one that we all are thinking, right? It's this one, right? This guy? What name do we give it? What kind of name would fit? I mean, technically it's a lion. It's like a lion head. Lord Whiskers the Second? That implies there's another one that is not in the party. I don't even think that name fits. It's 12 letters, that's too much. We'll do this one then. It's called Killer Peach. I can't, you know what I can't tell about the picture? The head is a lion, right? Like the main eye, but then it has several eyes. It looks like a moth egg, but then the back of the moth egg, there looks like two other ears that could be like a wolf. Alright. Let's see how good Whiskers has it. I'm not that desperate yet. I think I can hit higher. I'm kind of on a high streak right now. I have 18 and 20, although that might be my downfall. Fuck. Alright. I'll give it to chat. That was you guys. You guys fucked me up. I looked over for a second and... That's you. Please, God. Do you guys want to see a fun little trick? Do you think this game is potentially sentient? Let's make a little deal. I bet you another 20 to 21 will never appear during this whole attempt. I guarantee it. It won't happen. Ball is now in the game's court. Does it prove me wrong, but let me win? Alright, I'll take it. I mean, it still technically can prove me wrong. Desire sensor is real. It is real. 100% it is real. Who should our final character be? I feel like this character would be a pretty good character to have next to Whiskers, the Eldritch Being of Horrors. Is there any other character that has, like, a very contrast face to that, so we could just like, I think that might be the character, honestly. Yeah, I think the beer drinker is going to be our part of the party. Yeah. Nah. We want the beer drinker. This is the perfect contrast to the Eldritch Horror. We'll play off the lore as the character has to drink so they don't go insane looking at whiskers. What do we call her? Shit. What do we call her? Well, I guess we'll call her Sunny, whatever. Alright, this is the final character. Let's see if the game proves me wrong with the 20. This is the final chance the game has to screw me over. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. I wasn't expecting it to hit me with a 19 that early. We're not calling it. That is a horrible suggestion. I don't think we're gonna get another 20. I'm gonna be honest, the fact that we got 20 like 3 times is insane. Because like it really never pops up. It was pretty great. Alright. Okay, game. Shut the fuck up. It literally just flashed it after I said that comment. I get it. You're trying to psych me out. Listen, you're not gonna hit me with another 20. Do I do it? Do we hit the greed? We could just hit 17 and move on, but we could also just spite the game. Alright. If we get 17 or higher again, I'll hit it. Out of spite. Come on, game. The 1v1. Let's see who breaks first. Are you gonna give me the 20 and then I'm gonna miss it, or am I gonna hit it? It doesn't want it. It knows I'm locked in. It knows that I'm not going to miss it. It wouldn't dare put it. It's not going to show the number. It can't. It knows I've learned. This is how the gambling addiction starts. This is exactly like what I said. This is the closest thing you guys will ever get to gambling from me. And it's just the mentality of mid-maxing. Filthy mid-maxers. It's not gonna do it. I'm too locked in. It's not gonna do it. It's given me only 15, by the way. It hasn't given me like any other green number. There's worse. There's worse. The other game actually has a way worse mechanic. because it doesn't give you any indicator. In this game, it does give you an indicator by the color. All right, I'll settle with 18. You win, game. You win. I'll take it. You win the game of perseverance. All right, so we're gonna have in the front Eve, Tanky, and Wiz. Then we'll have Mary, Whiskers. Actually, yes. Or hold on, maybe. Wait, hold up. We changed the lineup. Wait, because we'll do Sunny first, Whiskers, and then Mary, so we can have like the most like insane pull. Because they're gonna look from left to right, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we have a healer, a tank, a mage, a drunk," and then they're like, "What the hell is that?" And then it's like another mage. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. I mean, we could just change the name to Lord Whiskers, but it doesn't really matter. All right, let me see. Dude, I did lower the music. It's at 70. What do you mean? I lowered that I told you. We're not calling it. All right, fine. I don't think it fits. It doesn't. I can only call it Lord Whiskers. All right, whatever. All right, whatever. But yeah, no, it was literally lowered. I don't know why it's so loud. I actually wonder how many people are gonna like mention the elephant in the room whenever they look at the party. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be pretty chill with Whiskers. I mean, Whiskers is part of the team, right? So there's no real reason for, you know, to call him out. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Alright, so this is the thing that makes this game unique in its own right. So pretty much, the game grades you after you beat the bosses. It's not really that bad. So it grades you with the level you defeat the boss, how many turns it took to beat the boss, and then how much of the map did you complete. Which, to be fair, when it comes down to normal dungeon crawlers, you always complete most of the maps. Well, I do anyways. Okay, so just to give it a bit of an explanation. So pretty much how the game treats the scoring system is that you need to have at least 12 stars. So you just need to have on average 4 across the board. Or you can have, you know, any sum to get to 12. So the level evaluation, it doesn't matter since we're playing on the highest difficulty. Our level cap is always going to be at the lowest. The turns is going to be the difficult part because we need to beat the boss in a certain amount of turns, and then the map will always get 5 stars because I'm always going to clear the map. So it's not really that bad, but I can't see the map because of the difficulty. So just trust me when I say this. Don't worry, we'll clear the map surely. I just can't see where I'm going, so it's gonna be fun. I mean, we technically already have whiskers. We already have man-made horrors of whatever the hell humans can even comprehend. So let me explain our characters really quick when it comes down to it. So like I said before, it's kind of like Odyssey, but it's also different. So everything has a level cap. And because this game also has the whole idea of level caps being per dungeon, we can't use specific strategies. So, you know, that's a thing. But pretty much the idea of this is that we're going to make a dodge tank. And the reason why dodge tank is because when it comes down to this game, it's better to potentially... It's better to dodge because level differences do affect dodge rate. And I know it sounds bullshit, but it's pretty much how it is. It's just gonna have to be that way. It's the way that the game is programmed. But basically, when it comes down to vitality for defense, the game doesn't do a very good job. So yeah. But overall, the reason why magic is so good is because when you look at the magic, it says that it has an advantage over earth and then a disadvantage to water. If you look at the top, you can see all the enemies' stats. You can see that it says VD, which is void, so they have no element. Magic basically has the ability to never miss. It can hit at any range, and it basically will have almost double damage if you hit the element. So normally, this is how the combat is gonna look. I'm only showing it one by one now because I'm gonna just speed it up. We're basically gonna be hitting auto and then rapid. And that's it. So, the idea of how most of this is gonna go down to normally, when it comes to dungeon crawlers, the main thing that you always want to make sure of is sustainability. But the thing about this game, which is the nice thing, the dungeons, I don't think they're very long, and dying in this game is encouraged, like the title says. So, like I said, we're just gonna keep upgrading agility so we can get more and more abilities to actually dodge. And intelligence is basically our dump stat for more damage. Maybe eventually we will replace the dump stat and we'll maybe go into agility so we can have the first turn. If at any point during the story our mages can attack before the enemies and they do damage, we will invest into agility so we can just blow them up before they can do anything to us. Now, on the top left corner, you can see that the game says the level cap is 3. Technically, my characters already died, so I can't revive them. They won't get any experience, which, not the end of the world. You get experience in this game very quickly, or my level cap is so low on this setting that it kind of doesn't even matter. Dude, I actually think the game might be bugged. Like, I shit you not. I think the settings... Hold on. I just... This is just for my own sake. I need to know. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just doing this out of my own... Okay. So it does work. I just have to lower it like insanely. Let's do 40. I have it down to like almost half and it sounds like it's at 100%. I don't even know how that's possible. Alright, that sounds way better. Jesus. That sounds way better. Unless you guys want me to lower it a little bit more, no? Yeah, we just had to like hit the threshold. It's still insane that we had to put that much down. So the other thing about this game is that equipment does get stronger as you do battles. So again, like the title says, you literally fight enemies to get better gear, to level up your gear, to get stronger. It is very on the nose what the game wants you to do. On this difficulty, I can't use the map in a dungeon crawler. But you can get access to it after you do a specific part. So no worries. We will have a map, but not when we first go into a dungeon. Let's see if I can buy any mage stuff. So if you're wondering what like everything is, I'll explain the UI. So on the top right, the rank is how many times the equipment can level up. So this can go up to 9 levels if you use it in combat. This can only go up to 1. That's pretty self-explanatory. The real stats are here. So this gives me 2, this gives me 13. And then if you look here, this also gives me +1 in intelligence. So pretty much this is the real page that we want to look at. I can almost buy this, but I need a little bit more money. So I guess we go back and get our ass kicked real quick. Yeah, as you can see, we can't really auto move. There is auto move in this game, thankfully. But, yeah. Until I get the map, I won't be able to use it. Alright, let's go ahead and win. So obviously right now we really have much of a choice when it comes down to the stuff that we have for options, so... We did get a shield though. Not bad for our tank. Never mind. It's literally the exact same thing. Right now our tank can't really tank because we don't have the ability to cover for our team. That's fine. This has poison. I don't know if poison in this game is that good. The problem is that while statuses could be very helpful, we need to kill bosses very quickly. Technically speaking, I know bosses can attack several times. I don't know if every indication of attack does poison, because a lot of RPGs do a lot of different rules with poison. Some of them make it where they can do multiple attacks and then at the end of their one turn they only take 1 instance of damage. And then one other game could do every time they do an action, it's poison. So, I don't know, maybe, but I can hold on to it for the potential chance of just testing. Yeah, now we have the map. So pretty much until we beat the big bad boss or whatever is when we can access the map. Not bad. So, did anyone level up during that one encounter? No. Trust me, you'll see why we're using mages. It's definitely worth. We just need our tank to actually tank, and we'll be fine. But yeah, the main reason why we're doing mages is because of two reasons. So because this game is gear based, yeah, there is one correlation that's very strong, and that is with mages, well, with their abilities anyways, you can upgrade your different spells, and like I said, if you use the right element on a monster, you just get double damage. It's like basically critting every time. The only time mages could maybe have a bit of a downfall is if, I don't know, there's no weakness. But even then, magic is still very strong. For now, the only thing we can upgrade is fire. Earth magic is at level 3, so we can wait until we get that. We do have front row now, which is really good. So this will give us defense, and it will increase our evasion, so this can work for both physical tanks or dodge tanks. So it's really nice. I mean, if you want to go with that kind of stuff, you can. Kinda fits. But yeah, we need to get our mages to level 3. But now that our tank actually has the ability to do what it needs to, I think we're fine. Let's also go ahead and buy that one weapon. Oh. Almost. Don't want to sell the hunter's knife, but we have enough money to buy the other thing, so. Cool, cool. We'll make our main damage Whiskers. That way Whiskers can be the main character. But you can kind of see how sustainability is not really a big deal in this game, because dying really has no repercussions. Which is an odd thing, but like I said, this dungeon crawler is a little bit different from other ones. Yeah, we should be like pretty good now since our tank can cover. Ooh, 3 of them. That's really lucky. I think. So we're just gonna spam protect front row constantly, because when it comes to sustain, it doesn't really matter. Got a wand. Got a breastplate though. This gives us better evasion too. Nice. Level up everyone. Honestly, now that I think about it, Mary's technically the strongest, since she did roll a 20. Oh, whatever. We'll leave Whiskers the main character, whatever. Mary will be the second strongest. So everyone's level 3 except for 2 characters. So let's do this while we're at it. We'll learn Earth Magic. Delete Fire Magic. Growing all in on Earth. So once we hit level, level 3 or higher, we get area effect. So it goes up to a row. So we'll have AoE damage. So it's very nice. Hunter's hats. This gives me evasion. When equipped at least 2 of the following, you get agility 2. So yeah, we're giving this to our dodge tank. And hopefully we can find the other piece of equipment. So it has to be the hunter's garb for feather. I mean, for more agility, that's really worth, honestly. The other thing that's also nice about having a team that's so specific is that we don't really care about most of the gear that we get. We can just sell it. But, I mean, there is a downside, and that's that we need to basically supply the same item to everyone. I mean, it makes it more streamlined, but it does, you know, kind of suck. Because if we get one really rare item, only one person can really have it. And other rare items that we get potentially are going to be kind of lackluster. So this guy is lightning, so we'll do pretty good damage against him with our earth magic. As you can see, we were hitting like 295, which is insane. We went from hitting like 80s to 90s to almost tripling our damage. You know, normally. No problem. So, again, we only have a few characters that needs to actually hit level 3. And the game pretty much gives you the blue enemy, which is the XP enemy. So, it's going to be like that in every dungeon. The only problem is that I'm pretty sure it's going to get more intricate as we go further, and it's going to be annoying to actually pin the enemy down. But regardless. Hardwood helmets. Doesn't really give me anything. But I guess I can give it to no one. Never mind. The literal only one mage can't have it. I need a little bit more to level up with you. I'll wait for the level up and then we'll actually put in the points. But you can see a lot of these encounters usually have a lot of enemies, so having the ability to AoE is very helpful. And you can almost see right there that we dodged everything with our dodge tank. You know, that's nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our skills set up so we can actually do this. I have 1 point. I don't really need the defense expertise. I kind of just want to get more percentage. So the next level up, or the next skill up we can get at, that would be pretty helpful. No, I don't think it is. And even then, I don't think I can use it. It's the one that has poison. Has no set bonus. I think that set bonus is only for armor. I don't think it works for weapons, but I mean, technically it could. Even then, though, there will be no one that can use it because my tank is going to be constantly protecting. I can't protect and attack at the same time. If I could, that'd be pretty good. And that means I could just make the tank, you know, status build. Set her up, I forgot. Everyone's alright. But yeah, you can see how good the tank is at this point. Now we're just not taking any damage, and it's consistently pulling all the aggro. Very nice. And if we can get better equipment on them, we can also just not have to worry. I think someone has enough points to get level 3 earth magic, but I might be... Oh no, you're dead. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Yeah, no one has enough for earth magic. That's fine. I want to fight the boss. There we go. Yeah, the boss has... But let's just see normal time how much damage this does. So that already missed. Okay, I can't dodge magic. So that's the only thing. Magic is our... Yeah, we did 200. 200. Another 200. Another 200. Another 200, it's dead. So yeah, if we can find enemies with the element difference, we are super fine. There's no problem. However, like I said, our main disadvantage is if the enemy uses magic, I am screwed because I can't do anything about that. Since magic in this game does not have the ability to miss. So, yeah. Causes issue. Surely we won't find any boss later on that is only magic based. Surely not. Alright, so let's see. We need one more point to get the ability to do multi-hits on our earth magic, which would be huge. So I'm going to give it to Whiskers and Mary. So, having said... Actually, wait, hold on. Before I do this, let me save. Okay. Just in case. So you and you. Nice. So now we can have AoE. So this increases our damage by another 25%, and now we have the ability to hit a whole row. Very good. And not slow. Nice. That's good. So now we have AoE. That's really good. Oh nice, we got the Hunter's Garb too. Huge. Although Tanky died. I'm gonna die. Oh. So we got the Hunter's Garb, so that's really good. We got the set bonus. We got a key. Really have no idea why the key that I get from the inside opens it from the outside, but sure. The thing is right now is that my mages already are being outspeeded, but I don't think the outspeed matters that much. I'd much rather have more damage potential. So let's equip the Hunter. So this literally cannot go to anyone. The Hunter can go for the mages, but we'll do the Hunter first so we can have the bonus. And let's go to the shop and sell all our garbage really quick. It kind of sucks that there's no group sell, but whatever. I'm gonna keep the knives because, again, if poison does end up being something important, I will use it. Mages can technically wear that hat. Oh wait, no, it's... Oh, whatever. I already have a hat. Is there anything else that I can buy from the shop that would be helpful? I could get the feather, which, I mean, that's just more evasion. For weapons, there's not many wands and stuff that I can get, so it's kind of redundant. I guess we can use the rest of the money for healing items if we really want. There's that. And just because it's so easy to run up on this thing and kill it, I'm just gonna run to it and take it every time. So everyone at this point should be like pretty set. Got another hunter's hat. I will put that on, actually. It does says evasion goes up, but I mean, there's really nothing... Oh, it gives me agility, so you know what? Wait, is this better than the other hunter hat that I have? Ooh, it is, actually. This one has built-in agility. Yeah, no, that's huge, actually. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's go back up to where we were. Alright, sick. Lucky. Yeah, no, the game is very heavy on gear-based stats and stuff. I got ambushed twice. How does that happen? I literally have an agility-based character. Alright, whatever. Alright, good. I see you. I guess. Got another hunter's knife. I mean, honestly, having 3 of them, that means I can have a frontline team of just set up for poison. If poison actually carries really hard in this game, we're kind of completely fine. Wait, what? Okay, well, we'll leave that alone. Yeah, probably. It doesn't mark it on the map though, which is kind of sad. There are some games that do that, that once you find like an icon or whatever, it does mark it to you. That's the one thing about Odyssey that was pretty fun too. Making your own map was very nice. Making your own map and making your own pathing for auto move. Such a nice mechanic. But oh well. I don't hear it. Dude, I can barely hear it. Wait, hold on. Do you guys hear it? I hear it slightly now, but I legitimately do not hear like almost any difference. Yeah, I know I hear it slightly, but it really does nothing for it. That does not hear like a cicada or whatever. Alright, but whatever, I'll just hit every lamp. Very odd, honestly. Alright. So, we've cleared the whole map. The map says 5 stars. That's cool. I kind of need to, like, lose. So we can return to a quick little battle. We got a wand. I mean, that's not bad. I don't think it really... Well, I guess we got agility. Kind of awkward that we didn't lose. Yeah, that's the thing. So if you beat the boss and you don't get the right score, you can repeat it to get more loot. Or to get a better one anyways. The game will explain it once we get to it. And I think based off your ranking, you also get better gear. It's kind of like a reward system. If you get S rank, I think it gives you weapons and items for like a higher tier. So we can technically farm the boss. If the boss isn't that bad, we can farm the boss to get some of the items, and then that could give us a pretty big break since, again, this game is mostly gear-based, and that can really, you know, change things drastically. That's the reason why this game, when it comes down to it, don't get me wrong, it's not slop, but it is a very easy game considering the setting. A lot of dungeon crawlers are very painful, especially when it comes down to like sustaining and everything. Especially when it comes to making groups of teammates. Because let's be honest, this game has the potential of making any team you want, but at the same time, it doesn't really ask much of you. Like, a lot of the general... I mean, you saw the skills that we have for the Mage and Knight. I know I didn't show the other ones, but trust me when I say this, the other ones are very lackluster. If you compare this game to, like, Iridian Odyssey, like, everyone in this game has, I think, like, 6 skills. In Idrian Odyssey, you have like 12. And out of the 12 skills, you basically can level up anything. The only time the game stops you from going to another skill is if a previous skill needs to hit a certain level before you can hit the next tier. Obviously, this game uses the level cap to make itself a little bit more challenging, but you know, at least it's a different style. It's not bad or anything, but for me, it's kind of a walk in the park just to see how far it can really push itself. It's also really nice that you can save at any point, which is kind of insane. That's like another thing a lot of dungeon crawlers never do. They don't let you save at any point. Alright, so we gotta take out this bastard. So he is lightning based, so our earth magic is going to do wonders. Alright, we got hit for the first one. That's really bad. And we literally got double tap. All right, well. All right, didn't matter, we won. Didn't need to tank anything. We just blitzed the hell out of it. So, I mean, the fact that I was able to kill it even after my tank blew up, I think we'll farm this. Because, I mean, that was pretty fast. I mean, it's 2 turns. If I can redo this fight, and all I need to do is literally run through with auto move, it might be worth it. Maybe. I'm gonna make a safety save here, just in case something dumb happens. Because I still don't even know if the item that you earn for the evaluation is seeded, or if it's just... It might be seeded. It might be like a one-time reward. So once you start the retry, you cannot stop midway. Until you tell the queen you defeat the revived Devil King, you cannot progress through the story. To only retry the Devil King of the dungeon you are currently exploring. You accept your evaluation, you will not be able to reach out. Okay, so this is a little bit interesting because that means if I decide that I don't want to farm this boss anymore, I lose the chance to farm it permanently, which is kind of bad. I mean, the boss itself was easy. It depends on the reward. If the reward... If the reward is not worth it, then there's no point. 1 at an average level of 3 in 2 turns. Oh. What do I get for it? I guess we'll say fight again. I don't think it gives you anything. I think it's literally just... Wait, did I earn anything for that? I think I... Wait. I think it's just a scoring system. It doesn't give you anything. Wait. No, I'm gonna refight the boss again just to see what happens. Maybe I did get an item, but I just didn't notice. I'm gonna sell everything in my inventory first and then refight it just to see. Hold on. Cannot sell the hunter's knife. Okay, so the only thing we have is items and hunter's knife. Okay, so we have a hunter's knife and a jeweled knife. It's pretty much like I never left. Okay, I mean, if this is the case, then it doesn't matter, because then that means we could just move forward. I thought you would get a reward. It's just... I mean, I guess that's fine. Let's see how well this one goes this time. Okay, did not block anything, got poisoned. Jesus. Oh, I mean, it's consistent at least. So, the only thing I get for the fight is gold. Wait, you actually don't get anything. I mean, a little bit disappointing, but that also means I don't have to worry about farming bosses. I only care about getting the S rank. So I guess it doesn't matter. It's just literally... Yeah, whatever. I mean, the second I say it's fine, I'll give me 20 crystals. That's it? Maybe the crystals are useful for something. So it only gives you the reward after you say that you want to move on, which means there is no point in farming. Again, I'm okay with that because it would be kind of horrible farming the big bad boss later on for better gear. I could definitely get pretty annoying. And now break through walls and find doors. So I guess that's the first area that I bumped into the wall now. And now we can hit level 6.